A congregation comes together to say farewell after a massive fire destroyed its church.
And a look into what's new at the True Falls Film Festival this year. KOMU 8 News at 6 starts now. After years of national controversy, the Columbia VA is working to improve its image and health care for veterans. Good evening, everyone. I'm Collin, Ruane.
And I'm Landon, Burke in for Britain.
Members of the First United Methodist Church gathered to say farewell to the shell of a building that remains after a massive fire earlier this week. This video comes to us from the Sedalia Democrat. Dirt rose in the air as cranes chipped away at the reminisced church. The church sat on that same corner since 1888. Residents say that generations of families grew up there. 32-year-old Missouri man is in Callaway County Jail tonight on a $4,500 bond. This is Brian Higginbotham. He was a person of interest in a January burglary off of State Road near Williamsburg. Higginbotham had active cases in both Montgomery and Warren counties. One ethics reform bill has passed through the state Senate. The legislation has multiple components that have to do with money raised for campaigns. The bill would change how campaign funds can be invested and used and would prohibit the money from being converted to personal gains. If passed, the measure would also force former public officials to dissolve campaign committees before registering as lobbyists.
KOMU 8 News.
All right, Pax, it looks like a lot of fun down there. The festival has a lot of people standing in lines, but this year it's not just to see films. KOMU 8's Krista Gomalik spent some time checking out the festival's newest events and joins us now in the newsroom with more. All right, Krista, thank you. Despite some of the clouds out there, plenty of people made their way out for True Falls today, but what will the weekend bring? Let's send it over to Tori for a look at our weekend weather.
Thanks a lot, Collin. During El Nino years, hurricane activity in the Atlantic Ocean does what?
I'm no scientist, but I'm going to say A.
I was about to say the same thing.
Okay, let's
Increases.
see. That
weather's
makes
always
sense.
active around that time.
Oh, man.
No.
Decreases. Ramps up the Pacific Ocean, kind of calms down the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, you know what? Now I know. So I know to
The more you know, that's why they're
avoid the Atlantic Ocean in an El Nino system. Is that what I heard?
No, you don't.
No? Okay.
Decreases.
There we
Decreases.
go. There we go. That's right.
We're not meteorologists for a reason.
I'm a slow learner. I'm sorry. Thanks, Tori.
There are times that KOMU 8 viewers don't always agree with some of the topics we give extended coverage to.
We'll take a look at...
Welcome back. KOMU 8's continuous coverage on certain stories that might not directly affect Mid-Missourians here can upset some of our viewers. We went to see some of those comments pop up on our Facebook page from time to time.
In this week's Your View,
Missouri basketball is trying to end its season on a positive note.
See how the Tigers stack up against Florida coming up next in sports. A little girl that needed just a little bit of help, I guess.
Glad they could help her out.
Here's a look at what we're following for KOMU 8 News at 10, a film about a local protest making a last-minute entry at the True Falls Festival. A sneak peek into the story of concerned student 1950.
And more about a car wreck in Callaway County that stalled traffic today. Join us for KOMU 8 News at 10.
Little break from the cold, I like it.
Yeah.
We'll see you at 9 and 10.
Take care.
Thank you for watching KOMU 8 News at 6. Mid-Missouri's most watched 6 o'clock news.